CarbonDeFi is now live on the Ton blockchain, but you won't find the front end on CarbonDeFi.xyz. Instead, CarbonDeFi on Ton is accessed through Telegram. The Ton deployment of CarbonDeFi is accessed through Telegram as a mini app. We call it a mini app because it does not have to be downloaded or installed. You simply open the app and it runs directly inside of Telegram. Telegram also has a built-in Ton wallet. So with Telegram, you have a messaging app, a crypto wallet for the Ton blockchain, and CarbonDeFi. The CarbonDeFi mini app is feature-rich, containing in it all the same utility as the web app. Users can swap tokens, create constant product and concentrated liquidity pools. There are limit orders, range orders, and the ability to link orders together to create recurring trading strategies. The CarbonDeFi mini app is compatible with both the desktop and mobile phone versions of Telegram. The strategy creation process on CarbonDeFi is the same on every deployment. Go to the Portfolio tab, click Create Strategy, and select your tokens of interest. Once you choose your tokens, you select what you want to do with them. Under Essentials, you can swap them at the spot price, create a full range liquidity position, or create a concentrated liquidity position. Under Intermediate, you can create a true on-chain limit buy, limit sell, or recurring limit order. And under Advanced, you can create a true on-chain range buy, range sell, or recurring range order. Each strategy is represented by an NFT in the user's wallet. There are a lot of options here, and each choice is highly customizable. CarbonDeFi was created to maximize the control that users have over their liquidity positions, and in this video, I will show you what the difference between these positions are. Let's start with the most straightforward feature, swapping from one token to another. The CarbonDeFi front-end calculates the best route for your trade, even for very small amounts of cryptocurrency. In this example, I swap 0.001 ETH for USDT, and I can click on the routing button to see the exact strategies I will be interacting with. Sometimes this will be a single strategy. Other times, it will be very many. Next is the full range and concentrated liquidity positions. These are the typical liquidity pools, full range being like a constant product liquidity pool, and concentrated being like a concentrated liquidity pool. But even these familiar features have been improved by CarbonDeFi. Namely, every strategy gets to set its own custom fee tier of any amount, and for concentrated liquidity positions, you can use the sliders in the center of the screen to adjust your range. Please note the gap in the center. This gap is the visual representation of the fee that will be charged by this strategy. I'm going to set a custom fee of 4%, just to give a really extreme example of what that looks like. The gap you see as I alter the fee tier is the delta as the price moves either up or down. Please notice that the gap between the liquidity is different depending on which side has the liquidity. This is because CarbonDeFi uses an asymmetric liquidity position, which separates the buying and selling of assets from one bonding curve to two. This two-curve solution also means that liquidity positions on CarbonDeFi cannot be sandwich attacked. For a detailed explanation of why that is, check out this video by project lead Dr. Mark Richardson. Under the label Intermediate are the limit buy orders and the limit sell orders. CarbonDeFi allows users to create true on-chain limit orders. These orders are not reversible and cannot be sandwich attacked. The limit orders are entirely on-chain. A recurring limit order is when a limit buy order and a limit sell order are created in the same strategy and linked together. This allows the user to create a limit order to buy an asset low. The proceeds of the limit buy order feed the limit sell order, and the proceeds of the limit sell order feed back into the limit buy order, creating a perpetual cycle. Importantly, you don't actually have to preload both orders with capital to do this. For example, if you create a limit buy order with ETH underneath the spot and load it with USDT, you can create a linked limit sell order above the spot that is completely empty. If the limit buy order executes and purchases the ETH, that ETH will be automatically used as the liquidity for the limit sell order without the user needing to perpetually monitor when or if that order is filled. All of these strategies can be edited at any time, as strategies are represented by NFTs placed in the user's wallet. Under the label Advanced are the range buy orders and the range sell orders. These are for buying and selling an asset over a range. The specific mechanics of the range orders are rather complex, and so I have made an animated explainer which details this logic in depth. Click the sliders on the right to change the range you buy or sell over. You can grab the range inside of the chart to move the whole range around. You can also create a recurring range order, which, like recurring limit orders, rotates liquidity from one position to the other as the orders are filled. The Explore tab allows users to browse strategies created by others. If you see a strategy you like, you can trade on it, or you can clone the position. This will create a copy of the position with the same tokens on the same price points that you can then fund to create your own variant of it. You can even click to clone a position and then slightly modify it to either have a lower fee or a slightly different range. Finally, to better understand the functionality of the various strategy types on CarbonDeFi, you can use the Strategy Simulator. In the Strategy Simulator, you can create strategies of any type or types and test them using historical data to better understand the specific behavior of the various kinds of strategies. Whether you're doing a simple token swap, setting a true on-chain limit order, running a recurring buy low sell high strategy, or providing concentrated liquidity with your own custom fee, everything on CarbonDeFi is fully on-chain, MEV resistant, and editable at any time. And every strategy you create is yours as an NFT, meaning only you can modify it or withdraw from it. Check it out at carbondefi.xyz.